Hey everyone, this is Sultan with WPFunnels, and today I'm here with another tutorial to help you use WPFunnels and create conversion optimized sales funnels. Now, sales funnels are crucial to help you increase your sales. However, it might get challenging when you want to design the pages because different funnel tools have different page builders and you got to learn different ways to design your pages, and this can get quite difficult. So what we are doing in WPFunnels is we have created a support for different page builders, and one of them is Divi. If you are using the Divi theme or the Divi builder, and you should know that they allow you, one of them is Divi. If you're using the Divi theme or the Divi page builder, then I'm sure you love their visual editing options for any pages, and you can do just that for WPFunnels as well. Any funnels you create, you can design the pages using the Divi visual builder. And today I'm going to show you how you can create a funnel using Divi and WPFunnels, and I'm also going to explain how you can make these funnels functional by using the right modules on your funnel pages. Okay, so let's begin. As you can see, I'm on the dashboard of WPFunnels. Now, initially when you install WPFunnels, you go through a setup wizard. At that time, make sure to choose Divi as your preferred page builder. In case you forgot to do that, what you can do is you can go back to settings, and here you can choose Divi as your page builder and then click on sync templates. What this will do is this will allow you to edit your funnel pages with Divi. At the same time, you'll also get a lot of pre-built templates as options for you to import during funnel creation. Also, you'll have this option to choose the funnel type as lead funnel or complete funnel. If you choose lead funnel, you'll just have WPFunnels installed and you'll get some lead funnel templates. And if you choose complete funnel, this means that you can create both sales funnels and lead funnels using WPFunnels. At that time, you will also need WooCommerce because that's what we use to manage products. So if you want to create sales funnels, before you start creating your funnels, you need to do a few things. First, you need to have WooCommerce set up and add your products there, and also add 1 or 2 payment gateways. And second, you also need to configure your Divi theme so that you can ensure that your funnel pages will be designed as you want. So initially what you do is you go to Divi and go to Divi theme builder. And here what you can do is you can create a new template, and you can assign this template for steps and funnels. So those are the page types of WPFunnels. So you need to enable it for them and click on create template. And then for each, you can create a custom header, custom footer, and the custom body designs or things if you want. What we recommend is normally you should disable the header and footer because that will give you a complete control on the page of the funnels. And normally, when you create funnels, you don't want to keep menus, right? But if you still want to, if your process is like that, then you can always, customize the header and footer from here. So I'll just save this. Next, once you have set up Divi and once you have set up WooCommerce, it's time to create a funnel. So let's go to funnels. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first create a funnel by importing a template. And then I'm going to create a funnel from scratch and then add steps one by one as I go along. Now, the second approach is the best approach when you're creating a funnel for your business because at that time you can decide what steps the funnel should include. Templates usually have some pre-planned journey created, so you might not need all of them, right? So let's go ahead and create the first funnel. Once you click on that, you can see that I have the option to import a lot of templates, or I can create one from scratch. So for this video, let me initially import a template. Let's say this one. There you go. Once you import the template, it will appear on the canvas and you can see all the steps are added. And the best part, all of these steps have the design already there. Let me show you. Let me preview the landing page. As you can see, this is the landing page of this template, okay? And what you can do is you can directly use the visual editor or the visual builder to change the design of this page, change the content of this page however you want. As you can see, this is now loading in the Divi building mode. There you go. So once this is loaded, now you can see everything is created using Divi modules. So whether you want to change the text, add new modules, you can do all of that. Just that in the landing page, you need to make sure you're using a particular module. Basically, in landing page, you can add 2 types of modules. One is the next step button module and the other one is the opt-in module. So in Divi, when you go to add a module and search for WPF, you'll see that these are all the modules we have from our plugin. For the landing page, you can only use the next step button, which is this one, and the opt-in form. The rest of them will not function on this page. They are for other page types, which I'll explain later on in this video. But for the landing page, make sure you're using a next step button in place of any CTA, because what this is going to do is once someone clicks on it, the data will be tracked and the customer or the person will move from this step to the next step of the funnel. If you use a regular button, then you need to manually place link there. So rather doing that, why not use this button? And once you use this, you can design it and customize it however you want, just like you do for any Divi module. Let me show you. You can see this is the next step button, and I can configure it. I can change the text. I can change the design using Divi options. So I have full control over this. On this page, I also have an opt-in dropped right here. So this is also our module. So if I go to the settings, you can see I have several options in the opt-in form. To configure the opt-in form, I can design the form however I want. So I have full control over what I want to do on this page. With Divi, you can visually design all of these pages with full control and then use them on your funnel. So let me go back to the canvas, and here the next step is the checkout step. What you have to do is that when you start creating a funnel and have a checkout page or an upsell and downsell page, you have to assign the products. The checkout page should include the product which you will promote in the landing page. So this is the main product you're offering at the beginning. So in this case, what you do is before designing, first go to this icon. This will open up a settings window, and here click on add product, and then search for a product you have in your site. So let's say I'll choose this one, okay, and then save this. So what this will mean is that when someone will go to the checkout page, this is the product they'll be paying for. So let me preview this, and there you go. This is the checkout page for this template. And if I scroll down, you can see that this product is the one the customer will be paying for, right? And they can go for placing order and then move to the next step. Okay. Now in this page, we also have a module called the checkout module, which is this checkout form. And I'll show how you can customize this later on in this video. Now, similar to the checkout step, you also need to add products in the upsell and downsell steps. And once you do that, you can also customize all of these pages using the Divi Visual Builder. Okay. So what I'm going to do is next, I'm going to create a funnel from scratch and go one by one with all the steps so that you can know what modules to add, what modules will work in which pages. All right. So that should be more convenient for you. Then you'll know how the whole template works and how building a funnel on your own also works from scratch. Okay. So let's go back and let's create another funnel. And this time let's create one from scratch. So when you create one from scratch, it gives you options to choose some layouts. However, when you choose layouts, this will just add some blank steps. It's up to you if you want to add them. But when you add them, you need to edit the pages and then design the whole page literally from scratch, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to choose any layout. I'm just going to go completely from scratch. So let me just choose Divi funnel. So this is going to be a funnel just to show you how Divi works. So I'm just going to click on create funnel. And there you go. So if I don't choose any layout, this takes me to a completely blank canvas. I just have to start from right at the beginning, right? So I can click on new step, and on the left side, I can see what steps I can start with for a funnel. I can start with a landing page, a checkout page, or a custom page. The other pages will have to come after a certain step. So that's why I cannot add them in the beginning. So here I'm adding a landing page, and let's just import one of the templates from here. Let's say the same template I showed you. Let's just import that. And there you go. So the landing page is added. I can preview this. There you go. And then I can go ahead and enable Visual Builder and customize it. A moment ago, I just showed you that this button is actually our module, next step button module. And this form is our module, the opt-in form module. So in the landing page, when you customize the design, make sure that the CTA buttons are our next step button modules. At the same time, if you want to include an opt-in form of WPFunnels, you can use the opt-in form module. Okay. So when you use that, that means that when someone will go through them, you can have them go to the next step of the funnel. Okay. So now let's go back and let's look at the next step, which is I want to add a checkout step here. So I'll just click on this and choose checkout. And then let's import one of the templates. Let's say this one. And there you go. The checkout page is imported. And now, as I said, the first thing to do is to assign a product on the checkout page. So I'll just click on this icon and then click on add products and then search for the products. Okay, so let's look for SEO. I have a basic guide on SEO. So I'll just add that. And there you go. The product is added. Now, when someone will go to the checkout page, this is the product they'll see. Okay, and they'll be paying for that. So let me preview this. There you go. This is the checkout page. You just saw it a minute ago. Now let me enable Visual Builder for this. There you go. Now this is on the visual edit mode of Divi. I can customize it however I want. Everything is created using Divi modules. And as I mentioned, this particular module is our checkout module. If I click on the settings, you can see it says WPF checkout settings. So here you can choose the layouts, you can change the background colors, you can change other design factors such as the colors of the headings, the borders of the input fields, and so much more. You have full control over here, okay? And if you want to create a page from scratch, in that case, when you want to add a module, you can click on plus and search for WPF. And from here, you can choose the WPF checkout module. So in the checkout page, this is the only module that's going to work. Everything else is for other steps, okay? So that's just about it with the checkout page. When you create from scratch, still, you need to use this module at least for people to be able to pay for the product you're offering in the funnel, okay? Now let's get back to the funnel canvas. And here, let's add more steps. Let's add an upsell offer after this. So let's click on new step, and on the left side, you can see now I have options to choose upsell, downsell, custom, and thank you. So these are steps that you can only add after the checkout step. The custom step is something you can add anytime after the landing page, okay? So for the upsell, what I'm going to do is I'm going to import another template. Let's say this one. And there you go. Again, same as checkout. Before you design the page, what you do is you add the a product you want to offer as upsell. So let's click on this icon and search for the product. Let's say this one, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer him a better course in the upsell, or bigger course in the upsell, which they can also add to the order. So I'll just save this and go back. Now let me preview the upsell page. You can see this is the upsell page we have. You can again enable visual editor and edit the whole page. Let me just click on that. There you go. This is in the edit mode now. You can customize it however you want. Now, one thing you notice that you can see the content and the pricings that's mentioned over here does not match the product I offered. That's because these are all manually placed. When you assign a product to upsell, make sure to come and customize the text and the content and the pricings over here manually to match the offer you're making. But one thing you need to make sure is that you need to use our module. In the upsell and downsell pages, we have a single module called the offer button module. Let me show you. This is our module. If I click on this, you can see that it says WPF offer button settings. So here, this is the one that you use in the upsell page for anyone who wants to accept or reject the offer. What you have to do is you need to use the same module twice. One you'll set as to accept the offer, another one you'll set it up to reject the offer. And let me show you how. Once you go to the settings for this, you can see that there is this option called select button action. So for the one I want people to be able to accept the offer, I'll choose it to accept offer. For the other one that we used, you can see that in the settings, we have set it to reject offer. So you need to place the offer button module twice on this page. One you set it to accept, one you set it to reject, okay? And if I choose to insert a module, here if I search for WPF, you can see that this module is called WPF offer button. The rest of the models will not work on this page, okay? So that's how you configure your upsell page, and then you design it however you want, and once you're satisfied, you just save it, okay? Now let's go back to the canvas, and after the upsell, let's add another step. Let's click on new step, and now you can see that I can add more upsells, or I can add downsells. I can add a custom or thank you page. Now let me tell you, the downsell step is basically the same thing you do with upsell, just that we made it different to help you make strategic funnel plans. So let's say you're offering something in upsell with a high price. When they go to the downsell page, you may offer them something with a lower cost, so that, if price was the reason they rejected the upsell, maybe now they can afford it more. So that's why we turned it into a downsell step. But this one works same as upsell, and this one will have the same module, the offer button module. So you place it there twice, set one to accept, set one to reject. It works the same way as an upsell. So I'm not adding this to the funnel in this video, but when you create your funnels, you can add conditional journeys, and based on accepting or rejecting of upsell, you can set up downsell offers. I do have a separate video to show how conditional funnels work. What I'll do is I'm going to add that in the description and maybe in the YouTube cards so that you can watch that, how to use that. But for now, what I'm going to do is I just told you these two are exactly the same. Apart from the upsell and downsell, The custom step is again similar to the landing page, just that you can place it anywhere in the funnel after the landing page. So some people, what they do is that after the checkout, they want to add a breach page, to make them a different offer and then take them to an upsell offer. You can easily do that here. Okay, if you want, you can add a custom step, import a template, and this will work same as the landing page. You will again find the next step button module over here, and you'll find the opt-in form module over here as well. So these two are pretty much similar, just that the custom step can be added anywhere in the funnel. And to end the funnel, you'll see the thank you step. This is the one that I'm going to add right now, that after upsell, someone is going to go to the thank you page. So for that, let me just import a template. Let's say this one. There you go. Now do remember that I have imported templates here. It doesn't mean you have to import the templates, but you can create one from scratch. You can also use a template you already have saved in Divi for these pages if you want. Totally fine. Just that make sure you're using our modules in the right places. Okay. Now for the thank you page, let me preview this. And there you go. So this is the thank you page, but you can see it says order not found. So in the thank you page, we have a module where you can show the order summary, but for that to be visible, someone has to go through the whole process. But let's enable the visual builder. And there you go. Now you can see that here there is some dummy data. So this is to show you how this will look like. And this is basically our module. If I click on this, you can see it says WPF order details. Here you can choose to show certain details and not show certain details. You can just show the summary and not show any other details. That's totally fine. The thank you page is the only page in the funnel where if you want, you may not use any module of ours over here, because this is the last step. They cannot go to any other step here, right? So if you don't even want to use that, that's totally fine. But we recommend that you should at least show the basic summary of the order and then do whatever you want with the page. So in the thank you page, you may want to recommend more products or maybe redirect the person to another page after some time. All right, you can do all of that here. Just that if you want to show the order summary, make sure to use this module. So in the module area, if it shows WPF, you can see that there's this module called order details. This is the one that you can use to preview this particular detail. Okay, so that's just about it. I have created a funnel with 4 steps and all of them are designed. I have used the right modules and I've assigned the products. So now let's go through this funnel process once to show you how it works. Now I have opened this page on an incognito window. And let's go ahead and let's click on the CTA button, which should take me to the checkout page of the funnel. There you go. This is the checkout page. You can see that this is a checkout form and I have the order. I can place the order. I only have the cash on delivery payment options available. If you want, you can add other options such as Stripe, PayPal, or any payment gateway you want. For some of them, we have supported for one-click upsell. So after the checkout, when the upsell comes, they can accept with one click. For others, they'll need an extra confirmation, but it's totally up to you what payment gateway you want to use in the checkout step. Okay, so here let's just input my details real quick. And once I'm ready, what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and place the order. And there you go. This took me to the upsell page. Now, if I click on the one below, no thanks, I'll be rejecting the offer. Or if I click on yes, I am ready, this will accept the offer I just placed. Now, obviously, as I said, the content doesn't match the product I added. That's because this is dummy content. You have to fix this according to the product you're offering. Okay, let's just click on yes, I'm ready. And there you go. It's taking me to the thank you page. And you can see this is the initial product I offered and this is the upsell offer I made. Okay, so that's it. That's how easily you can design your funnel pages using Divi and then create a conversion optimized, fully functional funnel in WordPress. Okay, so if you have any questions or if you need help, just reach out to us in our support and we'll assist you. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in one of my future videos. Take care.